Hello, welcome back to Vlogmas, and I think we're on day 22.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Vlogmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
I have just been sitting here and I've lost half an hour to watching some Irish dancing world champions on Instagram. They're like dance to pop songs. I didn't know I needed that content, but apparently I loved it. Also, this is the new little seating area. Everything is still to be sorted out, but this is what it looks like now. So the sofa used to be over here. The dining table used to be on this rug. The whole area looks massive. Milo got home and was like, whoa. And I also took the legs off this footstool, which, to be fair, I'm missing the footstool because it's quite a shallow couch. But I took the legs off the footstool so Manny would have a step onto here, because it's not that he's getting old. He's not actually that old. But he had an injury some years ago and he's deteriorating. His back half of his spine is damaged effectively, and it's a very similar situation to me, but in a different place. But he is kind of he's not had control of his back legs properly for quite a long time, which is why he wears his little boots, because he drags his feet. He can't, he's got no control. He can't raise his back legs up. He's got, sometimes he just sits there and like his leg does this, and he hasn't, he just is like, and he's like he's doing whatever it wants to do. But he can't really do the same jumping and stuff that he used to do. So he needs little steps. So I thought that would be a good idea. Plus it's like a decent sized landing pad when he jumps down when he's excited, because that is what caused the problem in the first place. He jumped onto a hard surface and jarred something. Anyway, today, I might have to do something about this. Today, this is what I'm sorting out. This devastation. It won't take as long as it feels like it's going to take, but let's just pretend like this is, look at this. It's just mess as far as the eye can see, but with a magical moment. Well, this just serves me right for trying to clean up. The shelf fell off the wall. It was full. It had a lot of things on it, including glass beakers, and the whole thing just collapsed. It was a proper comedy of errors, because I had my extension, which is, I know it shouldn't be, but I don't use this tap and it's kind of like away, not being used. But my extension was trailing from here to here for my melter, and the shelf fell down. Everything fell off, smashed on the floor, and then it also hit this. So water was directly pouring onto an electrical extension. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to clean it bare minimum, tidy up a little bit, clean the floor, obviously get up all the glass, and then we're going to close the door on this room, because this is not, I can't waste my entire morning on this, and I need to put up a new shelf before I can really organise it again. It's actually comical how much glass I've got in my feet. If you were a girl who went out in the early 2000s, I feel like we've all got glass in our feet, but is it just me? You know, your feet hurt, you take off your shoes, you are dancing, there's glass on the floor. There were two specific places that I remember I could feel the glass in my feet for years, and I can't feel them anymore. So either it's broken down, it's worked its way out somehow and I haven't noticed, or it is very slowly working its way towards my heart, which my dad once told me could happen after he knew that I'd got glass in my feet. So there could be like a ticking time bomb it's in my feet right now, but it could travel through my veins. And one day when I drop dead of glass in my feet from the early 2000s, tell my story. I'd be a cautionary tale. One thing on my list today, I mean, that, to be fair, what I've done in there is like, it's fine. It was awful. And I've like done the bare minimum. I've tidied it up. But I wanted a proper clean and organisation, and it's not for today. The other one is the office. Little sneak peek. This needs sorting out. I also have this, which if I can get it off me, is it's for a bed. It's a bedspread from H&M from years ago. Lee hated the colour. I bought it because it was in the sale, and look how opulent it looks. It just looks expensive. Anyway, it was never really the right colour, but it's almost exactly the same colour as the chair. The chair is old. This is my grandma's old chair. I've told you about it before. It is old. I might have a go with the carpet cleaner, you know. I did have a proper scrub of it when I first got the whole set. So it's as clean as I could make it, but maybe with my carpet cleaner. Either way, I'm going to cover it with the opulent bougie velvet throw, and I'm going to do all of this. All of these things will go away. I've got editing to do. I've got some filming to do. And I've only got a few hours this morning because Milo is on a half day, and then we're going to the cinema. Me and Milo are going to see Wonka. Milo's already been to see Wonka with school, and I was jealous. So since we've got a half day, we're going to see it again. Lee wants to go to the cinema on Christmas Eve, but he wants to go to see something like classic because they've got loads of classic films on. So I think we're going to go and see Home Alone. But me and Milo wanted to go and see this, and I didn't think Lee would be bothered because it's a musical. Also, I'm realising how my eyes are outside. Look, I'm crying. That film was fantastic. Fantastic. The pacing alone was brilliant. You know when you go to the cinema sometimes and you're like, you know, it like drags a little bit. At no point did it feel like it was dragging. It was like, it was just engaging all the way through. Really, really good. If you loved the original, it felt like it tied in really well. It was like a nice addition to the original story. I never watched the Tim Burton ones. It's just not my vibe. But this is not like a remake so much as an origin story. It was great. It was so, so good. And I can't imagine anyone better than Timothée Chalamet to play that part, because he just kind of, I feel like he might actually be magical in real life. Has anybody else noticed, because I'm editing now, has anybody else noticed that the clips that I film at the end where I'm in, I mean this, how would you notice this? I don't know. But where I'm in the living room and it's dark and I'm the only one, it sounds like I'm talking like this. My voice is so much higher. I don't understand. I don't think it is that much higher. I think it's something maybe to do, it's something to do with the clip, something to do with the frame rate. I wonder if it is because of the low light. I wonder if the whole thing is adjusted and it messes up. I don't know. It makes no sense. But when I'm filming in the dark, my voice seems higher. I don't know. Anyway, today me and Milo have listened to Wonka, the soundtrack, and it is fantastic. And I maintain, really, it's a 10 out of 10. Really, really fantastic. Go watch it.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire.